I wasn't ready.
What?
I forgot the
Well, you
intro.
counted down.
Go.
Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select podcast. This is my friend and co-host here, OS Chameleon, aka Steven, aka Kevin, whatever they call him these days. And I'm Ruben, or OS _onslaught. Welcome back to the show, episode 201, which I forgot to change the name to.
Yeah, you didn't change it.
It's
So
all
it's
right.
200.
It's all
Wow.
It's all good. We
We're
can
getting
pretend
those
that this
things.
is 200 again. As
Double the
as always,
trouble.
guys, this is a podcast that we talk about video game and entertainment news and just what's going on in the gaming world and whatnot. So start off every podcast with how was your week, brother? How was gaming? How was entertainment? What you got? Talk to me.
It's a pretty good week. Definitely missing that vacation week.
Yeah,
Rough the first couple of days getting back into working. Like, damn.
bro. My
Yeah.
hands were like I lift
Not
a
cool.
bunch of heavy stuff for a living, right?
Yeah.
And so like the first day I was like picking stuff up. I was like, oh my god. At the end of the day, I was like, it hurt, right? I come home, I work out, and I was like, my hands were hurting then too, but I was like, I'm gonna get through this workout or
Yeah.
whatever. Tuesday I wake up, I go to work, and I'm like, not really feeling
Nope.
it. Like I got through the day and I'm like feeling like crap. So I told my boss, I was like, I might not be in tomorrow. Just heads
Damn.
up. So I didn't work out Tuesday. And then like I came home and I passed out from like 6 p.m. all the way until
Yeah.
4 a.m. the next morning. Like I was
Yep.
just out. My hands were just hurting so bad. Like I couldn't grip anything because grip everything all the time, all freaking week, and then you take a whole 10 days off of work, and it's just like my hands were hurting. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I did that Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday evening. I fucking went to sleep like at 9. Because I stand most of the day, you know.
Yeah.
So when you don't stand for like a week,
Yeah.
because you're on vacation, you're just bullshitting, chilling.
you
You go to
stand,
work
but you
and
don't
you're
stand.
standing there for fucking 10 hours, 2 days. I was like, that Tuesday, I go back home and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit down. I was getting nodding off, trying to watch movies and or TV shows and YouTube videos. I'm like, fuck this. I'm just gonna go to sleep. It's like 9:00, and that kind of got me back into the routine of work or whatever.
Yep, that's exactly what happened to
Yeah.
me.
But then Thursday comes around, it's my day off, and I get a text from my current boss right now because my regular district manager, he's on paternity leave right now. He's out for 3 weeks. But the other boss gives me a call or texts me, and he's like, "Hey, your check's at the store or whatever." I'm like, "The fuck? Like, what check? Like, we have direct deposit, like,
Yeah.
and it ain't pay week, bro. What check are you trying to cut me?" He's like, "Oh, it's your retention bonus." I'm like, "Oh shit, we get it." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Forgot about
yeah.
this.
I mean, I didn't forget. I just thought we were getting it next week. So basically, we just all got it a week early.
Nice.
But
Now you can quit.
no, fuck no, it's not enough to quit on. It's a check for hey, thanks for not quitting on us.
Yeah.
During the acquisition. But anyway, so everybody got their retention bonus checks or whatever, and of course, you know what happens the next day? Everybody just wants to call in.
Oh,
Man, we
right.
had a ton of call-ins the next day. Thankfully, none at my store because ours are running short staffed this week. I was like, "Fuck, man!" And they're all like, "Oh, you got anybody you could spare?" I'm like, "Nope, I don't have anybody. Sorry, sucks to be you." Like, it's the way it is. But you had to know, giving people bonus money, especially younger kids. When I mean younger kids, I mean like early 20s. Of course, they're gonna fuck off of work and go
Of
blow
course.
money. You know?
Of course. Give me a couple extra thousand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fuck around.
Yeah.
We'll fuck around and find out.
Exactly. So, yeah, Friday was rough. Saturday was rough, but made it through. And then I got a couple weeks up next, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be rough for me. But
not looking
it's
forward
just
to it.
it is what it is. Work is work. It's gonna keep going whether we like it or not. As for video games, I was definitely all over the place this week.
Okay.
The only consistent game was Apex Legends.
Oh, of course.
Of
As
course,
is tradition.
As is tradition. Yeah, like I was playing last night for a little bit, but man, we were just getting stomped like every game. But I really feel like my shit was lagging, but I couldn't tell if I was lagging.
Yeah.
Like I have no way of knowing.
There's no ping indicator or anything.
Nothing like that, you know. But it just looks hella suspect when I turn the corner and I see somebody and I feel like we're seeing each other at the same time. And then they squeeze the trigger and 2 bullets go off and I'm dead. I'm
Yeah, it's a little sus.
that doesn't look good. Doesn't look good.
Just
And
a little
it's during
sus.
a ranked game, so it might be fucking cheaters for all I know. Like people cheat in that game a lot. But it is what it is. So I hopped off. Once I lost like 200 points in rank, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm
It's
good.
getting a little sweaty.
Yeah, I'm good. Not cool, not cool. And then the game I thought I was doing well in, like I picked up both dudes, brought them back in, respawned them. We all got geared back up. We push into the next fight. We win it. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, we're doing good. We're doing good. Like we still like barely walked away with like 6 points. Like that was rough. I was like, and I felt like we were doing good, but I was like, that was rough. That was fucking rough ass game. So I just jumped on MLB whenever you guys were playing Overwatch or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was playing MLB The Show. I was playing No Man's Sky. I tried to jump back on Eve. That was just overwhelming. I was like, where'd I leave off at on Eve online? And I clicked on it. It's like I loaded in, got in. I looked around, like, it's too much.
Uninstall.
Escape to desktop. Done. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good for now. But I feel like there was another game I started playing. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, God of War. I started trying to play through some more God of War. Which is funny because watching the new Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like it's going to be the same way. Whereas, like, when I jump into the God of War 2 Ragnarok, I feel like it's just an extension of the first one. Like, yeah, there's some cosmetic changes, little things mechanically changed, but it's still the same game.
Right.
I feel like that's the same with looking at Tears of the Kingdom. I was like, it's going to be the same as the other original.
I get what you're saying.
And I'm like, all right, it looks good. It looks good. Like, it does. But I was like, I want to get hype and I want to play it, but I know I'm going to get pissed off because as soon as I start swinging a hammer or a sword, it breaks on me. I'm like, I'm fucking done. Like, that's just me. I just don't like that mechanic. That's just me, you know? But again, I like the trailer. It looked good. But just game's not for me. But I'm enjoying so far. I found Tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like you told me something about Tier and I don't remember. What's the spoiler with him?
Nope. Play the game. Find out.
No, just tell me or I'm going to Google it. Is it Odin?
Yeah.
It is, right? I was like, because when I found him, I was like, he's Odin, right? And then I'm like walking through, I was like, is he Odin? Like, I feel like Ruben told me something. So I was like, I don't care about spoilers. I'm still going to play the game. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I started playing that a little bit. And I should write down all the games I play and jump around on. Marvel Snap, obviously. Marvel Strike Force.
Yeah.
Epic 7. Those are the mobile games I play.
Yeah.
Damn, what else did I play? Nothing.
I don't know, bro. You
That's
tell
it.
me.
That was
I
it,
wasn't
dude.
there for it.
I didn't watch any TV, any movies. The only TV show I'm watching is still The Blacklist. I'm almost done. But it only has season 9.
Did you finish My Hero?
I finished My Hero.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I would jump on.
Attack on Titan? Did you finish
See,
that?
I kind of want to. I feel like I need to start over though.
I need to start it
Because
to begin with.
I feel like I've seen the first season like 3 times already.
I've seen the first episode twice. And
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I stop watching and then I never go back to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
why do I?
But it's done, right? Like the show was done.
I think so. They have that event going on in Fortnite right now. It
Oh,
just
that's right,
started.
yeah,
it
it
just
did.
started. I think I might hop on Fortnite tomorrow, try and accomplish that just so I can get the skin.
Okay. It's one of those cell shaded skins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said those are not good skins to have.
Yeah, they're super bright.
Yeah.
They
And
you
somebody-
stand out.
Oh yeah. Even you're in the storm. Like somebody did side by side comparisons. Like it's very very stark. Like
Mhm.
you can definitely see like the guy's in a skin, and you can't see him in the storm. Obviously you're outside the storm. You're looking into the storm. You
Right.
can't see him, right?
Right.
But at the same distance, somebody in a Vegeta skin, all you see is a black outline. Like you see it. The black outline is what fucks it up. I'm like, wow, that's
Well, first of all, Vegeta's head
Wow.
is so enormous that you could see him in the like. I remember when those skins first came out, and I was playing as Goku, and it was down to like last 2, and there was a guy hiding in the bushes, and I saw him because the hair was
The
poking
hair,
out of the
yeah.
top.
Yep. It starts clipping through or whatever. That's funny.
Got him.
Won
Won that game. Just saying.
Yeah.
Won that game.
that game. But yeah, I just started watching Blacklist. But I do want to watch Attack on Titan. Um, I'm not sure when Demon Slayer's new season starts.
I got to catch up on that because I started the Entertainment District, but I haven't completed it. I need to watch that.
Oh, the Entertainment District was good.
I need to watch that one. But I need to do
Real
that.
good.
I need to do My Hero. I need to do Attack on Titan.
Damn, I can't remember that dude's name. The guy that helps him.
I gotta watch a bunch of stuff.
The main
like
main Hashirama.
I've got to be in the mood, and like the story's got to strike me early. It can't build up for half of a
8
season.
seasons, yeah, or
Or whatever, like 20 episodes, and I'm just like, really? It's got.
That's why I really liked this last season of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, it's got to hit me hard, like right up
fucking
front.
jumped into it. You're like, what's going on here?
What did I miss?
Like, oh, all out war, and it's weird because the way they introduce it is like they're trying to infiltrate the bad guys' team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't
spoil it.
No, that's why I'm wording it the way I'm doing it. Like they're trying to infiltrate, right? And they're like, okay, they're just gonna buy their time, and it's like next episode. Well, we found out their plans. We're going on the offensive. We're not gonna wait for them. I'm like, what the damn hell? Like,
are we the bad guys?
Are we the bad guys?
Are we the baddies?
I'm like, holy shit! And then they break it down like why they're doing an early attack. Like, okay, we're doing these. We're sending these guys in to cut off so and so. We're gonna send this guy in because you have to distract this one guy because this one guy could literally turn the tide of battle. I'm like, that dude. And then when he explains it, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That is his superpower.
Yeah.
And that's fucking stupid good. Like, no wonder you got to restrain that dude first. But it was a really good season, man. Like, every episode's solid all the way through and through. But I really want to watch Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I need to watch those for sure. I need to get that done. I need to watch the Entertainment District.
Yeah, that was good. Art wise, stupid good. It won so many awards for the stupid main boss fight because you could definitely tell, like, if there's 100% of their budget here, 90% went into
that one
just the art. It's like, god damn, dude. Like, they're doing stuff with flashes and colors. I'm like, is this a video game? Like, what's going on here?
Nah, but I remember watching through Mugen Train, right? That's what it was called?
Yeah, Mugen Train, yeah.
That one was really good, and I enjoyed the fight scenes in that one. So if it's better than
that,
it was better than that, I'm in.
It gets better.
I'm in.
Yeah, because the main Hashirama dude, he's a fucking badass.
Isn't that the person that killed like his whole family or something, allegedly? What? The main demon? No?
No. The Hashirama is the dudes they're friends with.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Like the badass dudes. But yeah. I might just try to start Attack on Titan tonight.
Do it.
I did go to IKEA and buy a desk.
Yeah?
It's like this size. Literally
that's where I got mine from, was IKEA. Yeah. Did you get the sit stand one where it goes up and down, or just the regular base?
Just the regular one.
Yeah, I don't really stand up and.
I don't even like what the fuck for. I sit at the computer and play games.
That's right. So. Maybe you can get a microphone set up. We can start doing some gaming.
Oh yeah.
Because your microphone sounded terrible.
I need to get a camera too. Like I said, the microphone, I'm just using the headset mic.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Did it sound terrible?
Yeah.
What did it sound like?
It sounds like you're in a tin can.
Really?
Like we all have professional ass mics except for Spence.
Yeah.
I think Spence has like it's like a headset mic too, and you can tell when like his sounds like that. But everybody else has got like nice microphones.
Okay, because I have the microphone you gave me.
Yeah, you need to use that because like we're literally on there all the time. So why wouldn't you want to sound good?
Right. No, for sure. But I can't hear myself. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
like hell, just trying to get the settings to work. Like I see you guys blinking green. I'm like, well, they're talking. I can't hear anything. I was like, can you hear me? I'm all pushing the button. You can hear me?
No.
All right, cool. Let me figure out these settings. And it's weird because I don't have very much hooked up to my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't have that many options. Bro, when I click the little gear icon on Discord and it's like output audio. Yeah, output. It brought like 8 different things. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
One of them's going to be like your Elgato, if you have that plugged up.
I don't even have my Elgato plugged in.
That's what I'm saying. It'll come up with like all the different things that you could
I already have 8. I don't even want to plug in my Elgato now. I need to. But I have the Elgato 60.
Yeah, the HD60.
HD60, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to plug that back in.
I use that like if I want a game here.
Yeah.
Everything runs into like a little HDMI switch, so I have all the systems are connected to that HDMI switch. Mm-hmm. So all I got to do is swap the TV over to whatever whatever input it is, HDMI 1 or whatever, and then turn on whatever system. It automatically swaps to that system, and I could just turn on the controller and play from there. is really nice.
Well, that's how my monitor is. Depending on which system, like if I turn on Xbox, it automatically goes to HDMI 2. If I
Yeah.
turn on the PlayStation, it automatically goes to 1.
But I only have one cable from there. All the cables from there go down there, and there's only one cable that goes over here. So it's just it automatically switches. But I have it going into the Elgato. So if I want to stream from there too, I can also do that.
Okay.
So
I
one goes
need
into
to hook up my
Elgato, one goes
Elgato
in.
then.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have.
I just haven't streamed anything.
Yeah.
But again,
I mean,
I need
I
a
streamed for the first time this week
yeah, I need
in
a
a while.
I just need a camera, so
I streamed for the first time this week in a while. I was like, I'm gonna play some Resident Evil 4. I'm on the second to last chapter on my second playthrough on that one.
so you didn't do a 49-minute Resident Evil 2 speedrun?
No, bro.
Wow, get good, scrub.
No. But what I did play a little bit of Resident Evil 4. I did my third playthrough of Resident Evil 8 Village, and I started my fourth playthrough of it. This one I'm doing on the highest difficulty. I already have all the infinite weapons, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking see how that
Blaze
goes.
on through it, bro.
But I'm like halfway through Castle Dimitrescu, and like they introduce a bunch of new enemies in like places where those enemies were not found before.
Right.
So like there's a spot in there where you drop down in the basement of the castle after Dimitrescu, Lady Dimitrescu's after you, and it's just her coming at you in a hallway, and you have to run around her. But she cuts off your hand. You got to grab the hand and put it, like flip the switch and then like beat her out, and then like get into this elevator, and he puts his hand back on. It's weird. It's Resident Evil, but that's how that goes. But
Just kill her?
no, because whenever
You have
she
infinite
cuts off
ammo?
she cuts off your right hand, you
Oh, that's
lose the
your shooting
ability. Yeah, you lose the ability to shoot. So that's just in the normal
Fucking
difficulties.
dumb, but all right.
In the normal difficulty, she's only by herself. But in the last difficulty, they add in two other enemies that you have to dodge around as well, and you can't block, and you can't you have to run. Like
So,
you have to
yeah, it's
juke around them to get them to bait them in or whatever,
Yeah.
kite. And then you got to go grab your hand, flip the switch, wait for the door open, which is already fucking panic inducing in itself.
Damn.
And then you have to like bait and switch them again, and then run back through the thing, and then run out. And then the whole time she's chasing you. She slow walks you down like
Yeah.
like Mike Myers or something like that.
Yeah.
Like she slow walks,
Nemesis or whatever.
but yeah,
Yeah.
she don't fuck around. So
And she's like 9 foot tall, right?
yeah, she's like
Yeah.
super tall.
Fucking
She got them heavies, bro.
She got them heavies, bro. She got the heavies.
She got them heavy hitters. So I played a little bit of Resident Evil 4, a little bit of Resident Evil 8. I hopped on Resident Evil 2 today for the first time after Morris had done it for me on here on stream a while back. And I went to the stash, and I was like, oh, I got an infinite rocket launcher. I'm just going to go through the game
Blow everything up, bro.
with this. Like, that's all I'm going to do. So I'm just going to play through that game now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Morris. Appreciate that. What else did I play this week? I played some Overwatch with the boys last night. That was fun. Yeah, we did a couple games. We won a few games. I didn't realize that they were doing this, so I'm gonna walk back a previous statement that I had about the battle passes. If you get 30 something wins, I think it's like 35 wins.
Mm-hmm.
As if you queue up for like any role, it starts unlocking the other champions for you, the champions from the previous season. So you don't actually have to buy the battle pass or anything like that, or
Right.
go through and buy. You can quick unlock the character if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that they had added that had
that's
been
cool.
a part of the thing. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So that gives you incentive to still play the game, even though you're missing the heroes or whatever. You can still unlock them, but it just requires time
Right.
and like a good team, which is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm at 10 out of 35 right now. I was like, I didn't even know this was a thing. Cool.
Right.
So
But you have to win 35, right?
yeah, you got to win,
Can't just...
and you got to be queued up for all roles. So I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
That just helps. It helps the games move forward. Like people find matches and stuff. It helps.
Supposedly find matches quicker.
Yeah.
Not 4-minute queue times.
Yeah, we had a little bit of.
dead
I mean,
game
dead
is
game
dead.
though.
Yeah, dead game.
Dead game. But yeah, play a little bit of that. A little bit of Brotato while laying in bed on the Steam Deck. That game is super fun. I've beaten it 3 times now. So every time you beat it, it increases the difficulty up. And I'm on difficulty 3 at the moment. So I've beaten it on 0, 1, and 2. So I've beaten it 3 times so far. I've got to beat it 5 times with one character to like fully finish it. That like one character.
Right.
But it was a $2 game. I'm not mad at it. I put like 10, 15 hours into it. It's fun as hell.
Damn.
Rotato. What else did I play? Some Dead Cells. Some more Dead Cells this week. Trying to unlock some more stuff while doing the runs. So I've got 30 minutes to kill. I'll just
Quick,
I'll,
easy
I'll
run.
do a run, see how that goes, see what I can unlock and whatnot. So as far as like I think that's it for gaming. I think that's all I played. Oh, I
Make
did
a list,
try
bro.
Wolong.
Oh yeah,
Wolong. I tried that and it was just not for me.
yeah.
Just not for me. I was like, okay, I get the appeal of it, but it had too many systems going on, and I,
Yep.
I just didn't like that. I was like, oh, I've got to. Uh, the enemies have a system that's like their level, their morale. Then I have a system called Fortitude, and they have
Yep.
to match. But then I also have separate levels for my actual character, plus all the levels for my gear, and then I gotta
Overly complicated.
dodge, deflect, and then I gotta light attack and then magic attack, and then I got to learn spells. I was, oh, this is too much. Like it threw too much at me way too fast, and I was like, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
They can't all be Elden Ring, bro.
Nah, that's the truth. So, oh, and I did play a little bit of Breath of the Wild because
Okay.
I am trying to complete that before the new one comes out. But I'm playing on PC with unbreakable weapons.
Obviously,
Obviously,
it's not a way to play, bro.
it's very nice. Like, oh, I just have this one sword. I'm just gonna attack everything with.
I need. Oh, it's called the Master Sword for a reason. Fucking dumbasses. It's fucking dumb.
I
It's a
don't think
dumb
that one
mechanic,
breaks.
bro.
I don't
I
think that
hate
one
it.
breaks. I don't think the Master Sword breaks, but you just have to have like
Yeah,
15 hearts
exactly.
to pull it out.
That's the only sword you'd ever want. It's the Master Sword.
It
It
takes
doesn't
so
break.
many hearts to get there, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think you have to have 10 hearts or something crazy without temporary hearts. As far as what I watched this week, Ted Lasso for sure. I haven't watched like the past 3 episodes of Mandalorian. Me and Alice need to catch up on that, but she's
Oh, I did
off.
watch the Mandalorian. Yeah,
Oh, nice. She's off all this week pretty much, except for like Thursday and Friday. So we'll probably catch up on that.
this was a good episode. Now that I remember it,
Oh, yeah? Don't ruin it
it's
for me, please.
called Spies.
Nice. Sorry, sounds good. And so I didn't watch that, so we need to catch up on that.
All the
Ted
Mandalorians.
Lasso is like something it has to happen. Like as soon as we're both off, either Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, however long it takes, we're like that's the first thing we watch. And of course, Jersey Shore, we caught up on that one episode. Been watching Tiger King on and off again for some reason. It's just a silly fucking story,
Yeah,
bro.
I've still never seen it.
I like to sit back and watch it. I finished that Waco one, the docu series on
Yeah,
Waco. That one was pretty good. Um, I watched Surviving R. Kelly Part 3, which was absolutely brutal, bro. I mean,
he's a piece of shit, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
should have been
mean,
locked up a long time ago.
bro, they got into the whole Aaliyah thing,
Oh yeah,
like
that
in depth.
and people didn't know about it.
Right. No, we knew. We knew that they got married. It was
We
in
did,
fucking.
but we didn't know
We
the
didn't know he was.
situation and circumstances of which they lied to everybody about the.
We didn't know that he was videotaping himself having sex with a 15-year-old
Yeah.
Aaliyah, which is the crazy part.
Yep.
At 27, fucking
Yep.
nuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a sick man, and he's fighting for his fucking life. So, um, yeah, I watched a little bit of that. Actually, I finished that four-part series. There was something else I was watching. Uh, I can't even remember the name of it. I should write it down too, huh?
Getting
Probably.
old and forgetting shit.
It was good though. Whatever it was that I watched.
Allegedly.
It wasn't 9/11. Oh, the Boston Marathon thing. There's a Boston Marathon docuseries on
Oh
Netflix.
yeah, I
That
saw
one
that.
was really good.
Yeah.
That one was really good. They had like the FBI agents in there, the actual chief of police, like victims and shit.
Yeah.
Like that one was really good. I enjoyed that one a lot. Some crazy stuff. Like they even had some Muslim, like some of that dude's Muslim, those two guys, the
Mm-hmm.
brothers, the Muslim peers. Like one of them was like I don't know, whatever minister or whatever that version of it, Islam version of it is. Elder,
Sheik?
I guess, an elder.
I don't know.
And they had like the younger dude's friend in there, and he was like, "No way, no way," like trying to like not believe it, stuff like that. He's like, "You could have showed me a picture of him doing it, I wouldn't have believed it."
God damn.
Like shit like that. And he's like, "Well, he did that shit."
Right.
um, yeah, I think that's about about all I watched. It wasn't like it was a lot of I don't know what it is about docuseries lately. It's something that I don't have to like actually watch.
And
Like
you get the gist of it, yeah.
I can listen and I get the story. Like I enjoy the listening part more of like watching. But that Boston one, bro, they show him the main video, right, which is him like putting down the backpack,
Mm-hmm.
right? You don't see it, but like you see him standing there, you see him drop something, like lean over a little bit to put something on the ground, and then he walks away. And then as he's walking away, then they show the camera's like looking at him, and then they show the next explosion. I'm like, they showed everything, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, good lord, this is brutal. But it was a damn good docuseries, really, really good. And the Boston accents are hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Boston, but yeah,
Boston.
Boston.
And
And
then
then
anytime they have to say the AR sound,
Mm.
mock, hawk,
Mm.
like the way they say it, it's
Yeah.
funny. Like what the fuck?
And then me and Alice went to Astros game on Friday, which we lost, but it was a good time. It was a good time. Bought another jersey, and then they did a fireworks tribute afterwards for Selena. They played
Nice.
Selena's music, and they just had these fireworks going off.
What song did they play?
All of them, all of the hits.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was pretty cool though, because like the game was closed roof, and after the ninth inning, they're like, we need everybody in this area. It was like basically from post to post.
Yeah.
We need everybody to get the fuck out.
Damn.
And they started opening up the roof. And then like they shut off all the lights, they let the fireworks go off. And you see everybody at the lofts at the ballpark on the other side. They're just
Yeah.
all standing in the windows. You see them.
That's pretty
Well,
cool.
we had pretty good seats. We were on club level, like 224 or something like that. So we were right in between home and first.
Nice.
Those beautiful seats. Beautiful.
Those are the ones you got at work, right?
Yeah, I won those from work. So it was a good time, man.
Oh yeah.
But I think that's about it. I didn't really do anything else. Yeah, that's about it, bro. So let's get into the news.
Oof. Light this week.
What you got, bro? Why don't you bring up
Everyone's favorite live service game that's coming out later this year has been delayed once again.
Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad. God damn, bro. How many times is this going to get delayed? Now they pushed it to October. February.
Yeah.
I think 22nd.
February 2nd, 2024.
2024.
Yeah.
God damn, bro. How the fuck that game just keeps getting delayed?
Yep.
Like, I feel like it's getting so much. Anytime they show us anything on the game, it gets so much negative feedback. They just keep delaying it. And I don't even think they change anything to the game. I think they're delaying it until the heat dies down. Then they're gonna release the game, thinking that's.
I don't think the game's even gonna come out anymore.
No, that'd be funny as fuck, dude.
I don't
like
think
nobody's
it's gonna
asking for this game. Let's be real. Nobody's asking for a
No.
Suicide Squad.
We want another Batman Arkham game.
Yo, for sure.
Take that. I'll take a live service game of that.
I'll play a fucking Superman game. You know, I'll take a Justice League game that allows me to play Superman or Wonder Woman or Batman.
Oh, you mean Marvel's Avengers?
But better. Let's be real. Let's more like Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that Justice League. Hell, it ain't even got to be give me the Green Lanterns. You know how much you could do with the Green Lanterns?
Dude, that'd be fun.
They're space cops.
Yeah.
Just make it open world, planet to
Open
planet.
galaxy, bro.
Open galaxy. There
Open
you go.
It's
Planet
called
to
Star
planet.
Wars Survivor.
Fucking just beating them down like Grand Theft Auto. I'm in, bro. I'm in.
Beating up minority
Whoa,
aliens.
whoa. Anybody with a Bud Light in hand catching these. You're under arrest, bro.
You're under arrest,
Drinking
bitch.
that shit. Anyway, I still drink Bud Light. I don't care.
So what do you think? I don't think it's gonna come out. I honestly think they pushed it back. I think they'll cancel it at some point this
Really?
year. Later this year, they'll cancel it.
Damn. I think it's gonna come out still, but they're just waiting for the heat to die down.
There's no freaking
Yeah,
way. You can't delay it 4 times.
You can't. You're not supposed to delay a game.
You
4
can't
times.
delay it that many times and then
let's
still
be real,
release
though,
it.
Like, I feel like Cyberpunk was delayed
It was delayed 3 times.
3 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was bad at launch. And I have a feeling that like no matter what they do to the Suicide Squad game, it's still gonna get negative reviews.
Oh, for sure. People. That's just people memeing it at that point. They're just gonna hate on it just to hate on it.
Yeah. I just
there
don't
are
think
definitely some things to hate on it.
like
I'm pretty sure
if it's anything like Gotham Knights, which nobody played.
nobody
Let's
played.
be real, it's
Nope.
$10 on sale right now.
Damn, that's it.
Same thing with Midnight Suns. Like I'm not even gonna just stick on DC on this one.
Well, Midnight Suns, I think, was a misdirection.
What do you mean?
Have you ever played it?
Mhm.
Have you seen any gameplay on it?
Mhm.
It's like a card game, right? Like it has like a mini card game aspect to it.
Kind of. It's like XCOM with cards, yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's made by the people that did XCOM.
and that's I think the part that threw everybody off because none of the trailers tell you that aspect of the game.
Hmm.
And so when people started buying it and getting it, they're like, "What the fuck is this? This isn't what I thought it was gonna be." Literally just a misdirection.
Right.
They thought it was gonna be more akin to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hmm.
But
I mean, I knew it was gonna be a top-down tactical game,
yeah,
but it just anyway.
yeah, it is what it is. But you're right. It's a
I'm not gonna
shit
pick on
game.
DC.
Like,
It's
huh?
basically, I'm not just gonna pick on DC. Was what I was saying. Like
Right,
Marvel's
right.
done it too, right?
Oh, for
Avengers,
sure. I mean, shit, the Avengers shutting it
Avengers,
down.
Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
But like, let's just take a look at Gotham Knights. It's the most recent one. Didn't receive too well.
Was that a live service game?
It wasn't live service, but it was basically the same aspect. You're in Arkham City, but you're playing as one of the Robins,
Right.
one of the Wonder Boys, and except for Batgirl or
Batgirl.
whatever. And then, yeah, you can
Okay,
co-op,
yeah.
drop in, drop out, same thing,
Yeah, same shit.
exact same thing, but without the live service aspect of it,
Hmm.
without a battle
I
pass.
love me a live service game, dude. I love
live
it.
battle pass game. It's a battle pass game, basically.
Everything's gonna have a battle pass, bro.
Yeah,
Fighting games eventually will have battle passes.
I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, I honestly I don't see it coming out at this point. At least I don't see it coming out in the state that it's in. If it does release, it's gonna release like Gotham Knights, where they're gonna remove the battle pass system. They're gonna allow you to do drop in, drop out co-op. And that's about it. Like that's about as far as I see it. It's gonna be the exact same clone. of
Nah,
Gotham Knights.
it's gonna come out. I'm fairly positive it's gonna come out. I just feel like they're just waiting for
You want me to find their statement?
their negativity to die down on it.
You want me to find the statement? Read out the statement.
Who released the statement? Rocksteady?
WB or Rocksteady. They have officially delayed it. Oh, it was supposed to come out May 26th. Not no mo. Oh, it is February. Yeah, I think you might have had it. Oh, 2nd of February.
No, you got it right.
2024.
Yeah,
Okay.
February 2nd, 2024.
All right. So Suicide Squad killed the Justice League from at Suicide Squad RS. We have made the tough but necessary decision to take the time needed to work on getting the game to be the best quality experience for players. Thank you to our amazing community for the continued support, patience, and understanding. There is much more to share in the months ahead, and we look forward to seeing you in Metropolis next year. That was their entire statement. Yeah. It was just in February, they showed off the state of play,
Yep.
and it all went tumbling down after that, bro. That was it.
Dumbasses. But I still believe like a lot of it has to do with just WB, themselves.
8 months of a delay. That's
You know what I'm saying?
fucking crazy. I don't know, but
Because they got delayed a couple weeks ago. Multiverses, which is also WB games, gets delayed. I feel like the only thing WB had going is Hogwarts. You know,
whatever it is, it ain't a good look.
it's not. Well,
It's not a good look right now.
you know who's to blame, right? Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock.
He was supposed to shake up, and there's supposed to be a new hierarchy. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, that game got delayed, which no biggie. I mean, I had no plans of playing it, so
I mean, if it would have came out well,
in
then
May.
I mean, if it would have came out well, like
I think if it had came out in May, I probably would have played it because
if it would have came out
What
and
else
been
am I
like
gonna play in
badass,
May?
then yeah, I would have been playing
yeah,
it.
I mean,
mean-
this month is Jedi
Yeah.
Survivor.
And then next
then
month
May,
is
What?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay, for you, cool. For me, I ain't got nothing.
Speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, we watched the trailer. What'd you think?
Like I said, it looked good. It definitely looked good. I don't know who those lizard people are or whatever, but it did like a up close. It looked like a lizard person to me.
Okay.
But
Hillary Clinton.
it looked real good. Like the shading and the quality on it looked real good.
It's almost like it doesn't belong on the Switch, huh?
Almost.
I mean, you can see the stuttering even at a 1080p video. You could see
Yeah.
the stuttering a little bit, and I'm just kind of like, oh man, I want to play it. Like I'm in, but then at the same time, I'm not in just because it's on Switch hardware. That's the problem that I have right now. Is
Yeah, I
that
don't,
that game is the original, like Breath of the Wild didn't even run that well
right.
on the Switch to begin with, and now you want to add in floating islands and an underground area and a regular level. I don't know, man. It sounds like you're being a little too ambitious for
Pushing
this
the
title
limits of that
specifically.
Nintendo Switch, son.
Huh?
They're pushing the limits of that Nintendo
They're
Switch.
pushing the hell out of it. But I mean, that's a lot to push, bro. I don't know. I mean, when 1080p, 30 FPS, that's basically what we're getting. But what do you think? Yes, no, maybe a little bit more of the same.
Again, I have no plans of getting the game or anything like that. That's
Yeah,
just
but
me.
what do you think about
But
the trailer that you saw though?
like I said, the trailer looked really, really good. But again, I feel like it's the same with the God of War thing. It's just an add-on to a game that's already out.
Yeah, I think this week though
It's like
the
New Game Plus, essentially.
Burning Shores comes out, the DLC for Horizon. That's the PS5 only version.
Oh yeah, the
Um,
VR? No, the
no,
VR.
the VR game's been out.
Okay,
But the Burning Shores, which is the thing that they announced during the state of play, during that state of play
for yeah.
for
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, yeah. Um, they that comes out this week, I believe, on Thursday or Friday. I can't recall. I might end up picking that up until but I might just try and finish out Breath of the Wild before I do anything else. I don't know. This week I couldn't find like I'd beaten Resident Evil Village fucking 3 times. I was like, I don't know what I want to play. Anyway,
Play some Zelda, baby.
but the 30 FPS thing. Since I brought that up, let's talk about Redfall.
Yeah, yeah.
So Redfall's coming out this week
Yep.
on Game Pass. That's
Man, I
going.
can't wait to play it in 4K 60 FPSs.
Oh, about that. Only 30 FPS fidelity mode
Oh no.
at launch on both consoles. I'm not
Oh
sure
no.
about PC, but
Oh
for
no.
certain, only on consoles it's gonna run. It's gonna do the Gotham Knights thing.
That's fucking dumb.
Gotham Knights release, and they only had the one
Mm-hmm.
mode. It was 30 FPS, and people hated it because like there was still stuttering, there was still frame drops and all that other stuff. So Redfall launching like that, and the thing is, the game doesn't look that
It
graphically
doesn't. It does not.
intensive. Like Gotham Knights looks way better. Like
Yeah.
as like a graphical intensive
Yep.
game looks way better. But I guess they're just trying to like I don't know what Bethesda's trying to do there, but or Arcane Studios, it's still Microsoft. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Still, my.
30 FPS only, dude. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's dumb. Like you always got to give your player base more options.
For
Give them
sure.
more options. It's just overall better from a sales point of view. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense to make it 30, cap it for certain systems,
Like the S, maybe.
right? But not for everything. Just cap it that way because then you're gonna have people that have the X or have it on PC or have it on the PS5 that can handle 60s, and you're just capping them. You're just cutting them off at the fucking legs for no reason.
So the first couple comments kind of basically have all the problems like listed out there.
Yeah.
Like, so here it says on Reddit after they posted the 30 FPS thing. So it says Redfall's Twitter said Redfall is launching on Xbox consoles with quality mode only. Series X 4K 30 and Series S will do 1440p 30. 60 FPS mode will be added via the game update at a later date, right? The first comment just sums it all up. He goes, funny thing is, it was announced in June 2021 with a summer 2022 release date, which was last
Last year.
year, right? Release window. Here we are almost a year later and 3 weeks before the actual release, and they announced this. Kind of baffling. The next post underneath that says, first of all, its release date is closer to Jedi Survivor and followed by Zelda. No one will come back for the 60 FPS patch.
Nope.
That, I mean, yeah, like those two comments right there just basically
Yeah.
summed up everything.
Like you literally set your game up for failure at this point.
Yeah, like it got delayed an entire year and you
Yep.
didn't even get a 60 FPS mode in there? Like, what are we doing here?
Yep.
What are we doing here?
And that's to say that because it comes out when this week or next week. It's this month though, right?
It's this week, I believe.
This week.
Let me double check. It might be the 28th, though.
So it's
Hold
like
on.
you said, in a month's time. Let's say the next patch comes out for the 60.
May 2nd. So 3 weeks.
So 3 weeks. Wow. Okay, so Jedi Survivor is going to be already out,
Yeah.
right? Then we're in May, which Zelda,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Then you go into the heaviest fucking month of the
June.
year, June.
So far.
So guess what? Oh, your new patch comes out in 60 frames. Cool. But people are playing Street Fighter. They're fucking playing
Final Fantasy 16.
Final Fantasy 16. I feel like it was another one.
There is. I'm going. I'm trying to get to it.
Fuck.
I'm trying to get down
I
to
feel like
May.
it's an obvious one and we're just not thinking of it. But I know it's those two games because they're,
So in April, where are we at?
well, I was already in
Okay,
June.
so we have the Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC, which will have 60 FPS, 30
Oh, what
FPS,
do you know?
plus all that other bullshit. And you've got Dead Island 2 on the 21st.
Oh yeah.
That one's out. And then Survivor on the 28th. And then May, here we are. Redfall, May 2nd. And then you got Hogwarts Legacy comes out for previous gen.
That's whack.
Tears of the Kingdom, May 12th.
Yep.
And then let's see here. Trying to scroll through here. Oh, Lord of the Rings Golem, May 25th. If you're into that
Hard
sort of
pass.
thing. If you're into that sort of thing. And then June, Diablo 4.
That's what it was. Diablo 4.
Street Fighter 6.
Yep.
Final Fantasy 16.
Jeez, that's 3 games I want to play.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
And I was trying to see if I can take a vacation in June. I can't.
And then you have to wait till what, August, September? Starfield. It's like nobody's coming back. If Starfield doesn't release with the 60 FPS mode at launch, bro, I don't know what they're doing. Then you got Exo Primal in July, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 officially launches August 31st. I'm excited for that one. And you got the rest of the year, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just say nobody's coming back for that patch.
Nobody's coming back for that patch. So if you're not playing on PC,
why even play the game
at launch? Yeah, you're gonna be playing at 30 FPS. Like why are we going back? I feel like we're going backward with some of these games.
Yeah,
like we did the 30 FPS. We did the 30 FPS with the last generation.
Yeah.
Before that, we had 60. You know, PS3s did 60 FPS. You know, now and then
there's no point.
And we took it down a notch for PS4 and Xbox to go down to 30 FPS with all these games. And now we finally caught back up with these PS5s and Series X's and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do 60s, and they're like, nah, we're gonna bring you back down to 30. It's not acceptable anymore. You got TVs like this that do that kind of graphic, and you want to do 30 FPS, bro? No, I can't.
No new game should be fucking 60. I mean 30.
Yeah, no, I can't hang with you. Can't hang with you at all.
But that's probably the Unreal Engine too. Like once everything gets.
That's not Unreal.
No, I'm saying once everything gets to the Unreal. The
new
engine,
yeah, that might help.
I feel like nobody's gonna be making 30 anymore. Like, why would you? Like, why?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Since you brought up Diablo 4, the devs released a statement, or actually like a blog post.
Feedback from the beta.
Yeah. And they are doing some changes, some stuff that you liked. Why don't you walk them through that, brother?
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to.
No, playing the beta and then watching people like post videos and shit after the beta was done. One of the biggest complaint was like backtracking. Like you're completing a dungeon and you have to pick up an orb and then bring it all the way back to the start of the dungeon just to go to the other side of the dungeon, clear that out to pick up another orb just to come back to the beginning of the dungeon.
Right.
There's like way too much backtracking.
Right.
Unnecessary. It's just bad dungeon design.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the big feedback. That was the number one complaint I saw, other than
and that's the
more damage output.
That's the number one thing that they talked about for the blog post here.
Yeah,
was dungeon layouts.
But when it initially happened over the weekend, and they took to Reddit and YouTube comments and all that stuff, some guy, I don't know, he works for Blizzard. His name was like Brian something. He popped up and made a comment. He was like, "Oh, so you guys want more mobs?" And we're like, "That's not what we're saying."
I mean,
we'll take more mobs. There's a better chance of getting loot, but we're talking about backtracking, just bad overall dungeon design.
Yeah.
But it felt like it fell on deaf ears by that dude answering. Like, you should have just stayed in the fucking closet, ask your peers, have a meeting on this.
Don't talk
like they did, and then now they've released the information like, oh, okay, yeah, it's bad dungeon design. Like, yeah, okay. But we knew the beta. I mean, the beta was fucking 2 months out
Yeah.
from the launch of the game. Like, we knew that's why they wanted all the feedback in the world. I feel like they feel like this game cannot fail.
Yeah, it definitely
It
can't.
can't. Like, it's not going to be a good look whatsoever.
A couple of other QOLs updates. So whenever somebody opens a door in a dungeon, that door will ping on the minimap so you know where to be. Because before, like whenever I did dungeons multiplayer or whatever, somebody would just keep on going. You wouldn't know where they're at. Like you were busy fighting stuff, and they would move on.
That's cool.
And they changed a couple other things like the backtracking. Whenever an animus is gathered, the player and nearby allies will gain resources and reduce their cooldowns and stuff like that. And they made some changes to some damage outputs on all the classes, and then they also made it to where one of them was like that every class will now have a skill that will remove um, CCs
Okay, yeah. Not every class has it.
for themselves anyway.
Right.
So they made sure. I think Necromancer was the one that didn't have any kind of like CC removal.
Necromancer also doesn't have any kind of mobility skill.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Which is probably why I won't be.
They don't need it, bro.
Definitely going with Sorcerer first on this
They
one.
don't need it. Once you start playing the Necromancer, you're like, this motherfucker does what now? I just never got hit. Never got hit.
There's
like,
all these bodies.
Like, well, man, just make more thing. I will say the Sorcerer was the easiest class to play. I got him up to almost 25. I did the world boss with a tourney.
Yeah.
And I died twice on the world boss, and he died like 9.
Damn.
But he's playing melee, so you're gonna die.
Yeah, so they fixed a couple of those bosses as well.
Hopefully they fix melee.
They fixed a couple of bosses that do wicked damage to melee characters.
Yeah.
They kind of...
Some of the boss fights were just unfair if you were playing melee.
Mm-hmm.
Just unfucking fair.
And so yeah, they're doing some changes. So they did listen to the feedback, which is nice.
Which is good.
They're also saying, well, there's some reports out there in the wild that are saying it's going to take about 80 hours to complete the battle passes. Whenever you do get the battle pass, which I mean, we talked about it earlier in the car, or whatever, and
because it does seem like 80 hours does seem like a long time. It does.
Mm-hmm.
But then you start breaking it down. Like if you do a 4-hour game session a day, that's 20 days. So it, in theory, gives you 20 days.
So if you play
do a battle pass or a season.
So if you play for an hour every day, you'll have it unlocked before the last day.
Right.
If they're 90-day seasons.
If they're 90-day seasons, which we don't know how long a season's going to last.
Right.
But in a 90-day season, that seems like fucking forever. That's probably too long.
Well, they also said that they're going to do new story content every 3 months. So if it's anything like, let's just use Destiny 2 for an example.
Okay.
Destiny 2 releases new story content every season, right? So that's what I'm assuming that they're talking about here. So like every season, or every 3 months, they're going to do new story content just the same way that Destiny does. So like there will be a new chapter, and then you'll have to follow all those objectives to unlock the stuff in the battle pass. Right. And in Destiny, there was always way more than enough time.
Always. Yeah.
It was way more than enough time.
Yeah, the 3 months was, I would say, almost too much time. But at the same time, if you're trying to farm for things, you do want that time.
Right.
And in a game like fucking Diablo, you're definitely going to be grinding some shit.
Oh yeah, that gear's got to be 1% better always.
Like always 1% better. Yeah. Like I know for sure, off the top of my head, who's all going to play.
Oh yeah, I'm in there with you.
It's me, you,
Morris.
the Win Bros, Morris.
Yeah. Copeland, I'm sure will.
Copeland wants to, but Copeland brought up a good point, dude.
What?
He goes, "That baby ain't gonna let me." And I was like, "You saying the baby or
great?
the wife?" And he's like, "Both."
You know what's good about that game is he can play with the controller.
Oh man, that was the other thing people were complaining about. They wanted to have 2 different UIs for people who play controller, and then one who.
Well, they did that for Diablo 3. They did have 2 different UIs.
If you look at it now, how everything's laid out is just not that great.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. Diablo.
Because it's meant to be played with the controller also.
I'm looking it up.
But I don't mind it. Yeah. And I'm probably just going to go back to the Sorcerer, to be honest with you. That shit was hella fun. Just dropping Hydra, sit back, let the Hydras do all the work.
Oh, I see it here. Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's
look too
super
bad
simplified.
with the controller.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad.
No, well, I wasn't playing on controller. I was playing with a
No,
mouse
I'm
and
just
keyboard.
saying I'm looking at the UI now. I didn't
But
see it because I didn't play
yeah,
the game with the controller, but it doesn't look too terribly bad.
no.
Not at all. Not at all. So I mean, I might just throw it
But
up
again, like
there.
we said, it's always
I'm
better to give your player
I
options.
mean, if I want to sit back right here and do some farming, that
For
sounds like a
sure.
good
No,
time to
exact.
me.
That's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like you would sit back and just play it with the controller,
Yeah.
relax. Like that's an option.
Can I get
Or you
can
can switch the UI and just go back to mouse and keyboard. Like
can I get
just
the
give your player options, man. It's not that fucking difficult.
BattleNet on Steam Deck? Can I do that?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, you can. Suckers, I might do that.
Nice.
Because BattleNet does have a Linux distro. So if
Yeah.
I can get that on my Steam Deck, I can play some Diablo 4.
Chilling. Damn.
That'd be pretty cool. I want to see, because Diablo 2 has the controller interface as well. I should probably
Yeah.
give that a shot. I'll try that out later.
Oh yeah. Oh, Diablo 2. Okay. I was thinking 3 because I know 3 has the.
3 didn't have the implementation for on PC though.
But it came out on console, right?
It did come out on console like 2 or 3 years after the fact.
Yeah.
Um,
Forever.
let's talk about the
Yeah, I
Resident
can't
Evil.
wait for Diablo, dude. God damn.
Yeah, me too, man.
Only because I know I'm gonna be playing with all my friends.
Yeah,
Like we're just gonna be jumping into games, taking on fucking world bosses, hopefully.
yeah.
But if the world bosses are still on the same time, bro, I don't know any of you guys who are gonna be on with me at midnight.
One thing that I did like is that Turney was like 10 levels higher than me,
Yeah,
and he could just hop in with me and help me out, which was
Yeah.
really, really cool. So now, like in Diablo 3, that wasn't a thing. Like if I hopped in a game with you in Diablo 3, I was killing everything.
Yeah.
If I was higher, which I was higher level than you,
higher level, yeah.
so I would just be killing everything. So, but like since it puts everybody at the same level, I was like, I kind of dig that. Like,
Yeah. Again, it encourages you to play with your friends,
that's really
which
nice.
is good. I like it.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I'm excited for it. That's probably my most look forward to game this year so far. Other than Hogwarts was up there. That's out. I had a good time with
Hogwarts.
that. I'm looking forward to Star Wars. I'm looking forward to, but mainly right now it's Diablo 4, and
And it's weird because I know I'm gonna get Star Wars Survivor, and I'm gonna play it. I know I'm gonna enjoy it because I enjoyed the last one, but it's not like what I'm anticipating. I feel like that's just on a checklist. Like, oh, getting that game, I'm gonna check it off.
right.
You know.
No, I'm excited for that.
Whereas I'm excited for fucking Diablo 4.
You're excited for Street Fighter 6.
I feel like I'm way more excited for fucking Diablo 4 than Street Fighter 6, which is usually weird.
You know why? You know why? Because it's not locked behind some fucking Golden Gate skill thing, right? Like we can all play
True.
together and still have a good time.
Yeah.
Where we could all play Street Fighter 6 together,
And
but
you're all gonna get beat
somebody's gonna get
Somebody's
their
gonna
ass
get fucking
whooped
butt hurt, dude.
all the time.
But I do hope that when Street Fighter 6 comes out, I can have have the guys over and just like us play just round,
Yeah,
just dick off with
I'll
some
be over
fucking
there for
Street
that.
Fighter, you know.
I'll be over there.
That's
for
what
that.
I want.
I've been planning on what I want to do is I want to make a mini PC,
Mhm.
like a mini ITX with, just something like that big so I can throw Street Fighter on there, something that'll play it at 60 plus frames.
Right.
Something like that. Probably using like an Intel. I want to do a full Intel build. Like Intel Arc GPU, Intel CPU, something like
Slap
that.
a 4090 in that bad boy.
Slap a 4090 in there.
It's like 90% of the case. Can I just build a case around this 4090? That's all I need. Like, oh, okay.
Just something in a small form factor to just kind of
That's
throw in
funny.
there and see.
Like looking at the 4090 in your case right now.
That thing is the size of your
It's
Series
fucking
S.
massive.
Somebody
bro.
put them up to each other. They put the Series
like,
S.
even if you somehow cut it in half, like right above the 4090, that's still a big case. That fucking thing is massive.
So they
bro.
put a size comparison up
Jeez.
for 4090s.
To S?
And next to an S, they're the same size.
Jeez.
But you know what's
super
crazy
funny,
is that
dude.
graphics card. There's 5 inches of that graphics card there, like a whole palm of my hand.
Yeah.
And then on the top right of it, there's just gap that you can see
Yeah.
through. That's not even part of that's just heat sink.
Heat. Yeah.
It's just to dissipate the heat.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's so stupid.
That's funny. That's funny.
But Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about doing something like that, just making a little
Yeah.
mini ITX build so we could take it places and like game stuff like that on that
Oh
kind of
yeah.
stuff. But I'm gonna save that one for later. But
But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Diablo 4. And again, I feel like Starfield's on my list to check off because to me
mhm,
those are just like single player games,
right.
and I'm gonna play those on my own time
Hmm.
when I'm not bullshitting around with you guys or whatever. Whereas Diablo, I feel like I'm gonna fucking be on there after work online
You're not gonna shower.
with
Did I shower
fucking
today?
like I know Morris is gonna be on, I know the Wimbro's gonna be on, I know fucking Juan's gonna be on, you're gonna be on. We're all gonna be on fucking Discord, bullshitting, chit chatting, talking random shit.
Oh yeah, my life is
It's
gonna go to
definitely like
shit.
the game I feel that everybody's gonna come onto again. We might not all play together, but we'll at least be talking about it, I
Right.
guess, you know? Like I know there's gonna be situations where because you can only have what, 4 people in a group in a game, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought like in a party it caps you.
Look it up.
Damn, now that I think about it, I don't think I've
I didn't.
seen it.
I didn't know if there was a party size.
Yeah.
But 3 weeks ago, 4 person is what it says here. Maximum party size is 4.
4. Okay, that makes sense. Because
Yeah.
that's what the last one was. Like there's gonna be situations where let's say me, you, Juan, and Morris are playing together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But then Tony wants to like Tony's on, but he's not in our group, but he's in Discord with us
Right.
playing, like stuff like that. So
Yeah, 4 is the limit at the current moment. I believe Diablo 2 had 8.
damn.
Yeah,
Imagine running a dungeon with 8 people.
that'd be dope.
Be dope as fuck. I know
It's
for
got to be
sure on
super
world
strong.
bosses,
It's everybody.
you need, I think it caps at 25 people. I
It's
think.
everybody.
Yeah. Or might be 16 people. I don't know. Anyway, that world boss was fun as fuck
I
when
don't
we
know.
did it.
Hopefully they optimize the game a little bit better because, like I
Uh,
said, it was eating up VRAM on
oh,
my
I'm pretty
card.
sure. Yeah. It's just shit they
Eating
got
it
to
up.
fix on the back end, you know?
Yeah.
But when you first kill that world boss for the week, it dropped like 6 fucking things, legendaries. Pop, 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 pop. I pick up all 6. Then it dropped the cache. So I opened the cache. Boom, boom. 4 more legendaries drop. I'm like, God damn,
Was there?
Christmas. Give me.
I don't remember there being like the legendary beams like there was in Diablo 3.
There are.
There are?
Mhm.
I don't remember
That and
seeing
the
it.
star shows up on your map too.
Does it?
You'll know when it
I
hits,
don't
buddy. You
remember.
just didn't get enough.
I've got like a few of them, but I just don't
Yeah.
remember them popping up for some reason. Anyway,
Uh,
I wanted to talk about the Resident Evil Death Island movie trailer that we watched before the show.
Yeah.
Well, I forced you to watch before the show.
You literally forced me to watch
What'd you think?
it. It looks very actiony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It looks very, very
there was some
actiony.
over the top John Wick type
That
shit.
fucking whale fin at the end comes in, and fucking old boy jumps up the ladder halfway to jump over the fin.
Yeah,
The other girl slides under the fin.
yeah.
The first dude just dodges it somehow completely, and then the last girl does like a leap over corkscrew
She
to land, and then as she's going to land, she takes a pop shot at the fin with her gun. I'm like, is this a boss battle? Because that'd
Yeah.
be cool as fuck if this is a boss
It's a
battle.
boss fight.
But it's weird because it's like you're on an island. It's Alcatraz. It's
Right.
like it's only so big.
Right,
But in my head, I'm thinking Alcatraz is a certain size.
right. It's
But then
big-
when I
it's a
think
big
on
island.
it, it's a fuck. It was a prison.
It's a prison, yeah.
It's not small.
No.
But in my head, I was like, maybe it's too small. But then once I started thinking about it, I'm like, nah, Alcatraz is actually hella big, dude.
Alcatraz, I think if they would have made this into a game,
Yeah.
I think it would have been a solid ass game. But they're making a movie out of it, which is fine. The one thing I really liked about it was it had all 4 main characters,
All the characters, yeah.
in the story.
That's why I was
So-
like, what is this? Like, how's all 4 of them in there?
and
But
also
then-
they're using. It looked like they were using like the actual character models from the game, like they
Mhm.
just ported them over from RE Engine
Yep.
into the thing. So I was like, oh man, that looks like Claire from Resident Evil 2. That looks like Leon from Resident Evil
I
3.
feel like this came about with the RE remakes and everything. They're like, let's just do this to have fun.
yeah,
And they're just throwing it together just because they know people are going to buy it and have fun with it. So I was
Right.
like, oh, okay, that's cool. But yeah, shit was hella over the top. But
and
I
it
don't
co-
mind that.
it
Like,
comes out, believe 7/7 is what it said.
yep, 7/7.
So it's taking place after Resident Evil Vendetta. And it's just computer generated graphics, CGI or whatever, but it comes out July 7th, but I'm not sure where it's going to drop, domestically. The Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Got a release date of July 7th for Japan, but it doesn't say America yet either. So interesting.
They got that on Crunchyroll now.
Speaking of releases, Super Mario Brothers movie is already at $500 million.
Only at $500 million.
Only. You said
Only.
it wasn't even gonna hit it. It's gonna hit.
No.
It's gonna hit.
Remember what I said?
What'd you say?
I said in 30 days, in a month from when it launched, it was not going to hit $1 billion.
It's going to hit there. It's at half.
It's
already.
been 2 weeks.
It's already
and it's barely at $500 million.
It's at 500 and something billion.
Yeah, 507. Yeah. Oh, I've watched. Trust me. In 30 days, it's not going to be at $1 billion.
Oh, buddy. Oh,
it's already dying down.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Man, I wish I had your pessimistic outlook on it.
I'm not saying it's not ever going to hit $1 billion. It will. Just not in 30 days.
I thought you said it wasn't going to hit.
No.
I'll have to go back to that video.
Yeah, no. It will definitely hit $1 billion, but it's not going to do it in 30 days. Not Marvel's Avengers.
Facts.
Relax, bro.
They didn't build up to it for 10 years?
It's not fucking Titanic.
That one took a lot longer than...
It's not Avatar, bro.
Oh, my God. I downloaded that. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the second one yet.
Way of the Water.
But that one hit like $2 billion, right?
Yeah, it did break the 2 billion mark.
In less than a month, probably.
No. It took way longer than that. Hey, quick question. Kind of like a little side note. You ever wanted to like physically assault your boss at any job ever?
Punch my boss?
Like kill him. You ever wanted to kill your boss before?
Not kill my boss.
Why not?
I don't know. Why would I?
I don't know.
I don't got that kind of hate.
Apparently, this employee at Konami has a different outlook about that because he tried to murder his boss with a fucking fire extinguisher last week.
Fuck Konami, dude.
You making me make pachinko machines, you motherfucker?
Motherfucker, pow.
Pacow. With the fire with the fire extinguisher, bro.
Yeah, hey, fuck them, dude.
Wow.
Wish you got away with it for what they did to Kojima.
Oh, facts. Yeah, so this guy tried to
Where's
murder...
my fucking Snake Eater 3 fucking
remake,
dude?
They're working on it. The composer had posted something about it 2 days ago.
Yeah?
Yeah. She was working on like an updated version of her music for the
Climbing the stairwell.
The stairwell, yeah.
That's all it is. Like, go back and watch the clip.
Yeah.
The first like 20 seconds is clink, 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 clink,
a long
clink,
ass
clink. I'm like, what the fuck is this taking forever?
It's a long ass
and then the music
ladder.
kicks in. I'm like, oh, here we go. What a thrill.
So yeah, he tried to kill his boss, dude. This was the 14th, so 2 days ago.
Yeah. Probably because he had to work on another Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Video and card game maker Konami Digital Entertainment headquarters is in Ginza, one of the fanciest parts of Tokyo. Moreover, it's the inside of the Ginza 6 building, which houses a shopping restaurant complex filled with brand name fashions and fine dining options on its lower floors. Around 11 a.m. on April 11th, 41-year-old Hiroki Yamazaki picked up the fire extinguisher in the Konami office and walked over to the desk of his former manager, a 48-year-old man. He got fired, apparently. Yamazaki and the manager hadn't worked directly with each other since August of 2020.
Damn.
When poor interpersonal relationships between the two led Yamazaki from being transferred to a different team with a different manager in the same department. 2.5 years later, though, it seems the two men hadn't buried the hatchet, so instead Yamazaki tried to bury the fire extinguisher in the back of his boss's head. I'm reading this fucking...
Jeez.
And they arrested him for attempted murder. What the hell, bro? I don't think I've ever been... I mean,
how did he not get away? Like, I don't understand. Like,
they don't have guns in Japan.
Right, I get that. But, like, if you're going to get a fire extinguisher and you're going to crack somebody in the head with it...
Do a baseball bat.
Like, how you not doing it?
I don't know, man. I don't know how you just didn't kill that dude.
Exactly. Like, how did he not kill him?
It might have been a small fire extinguisher. We're thinking the big fire extinguisher, like the big...
That's true.
Big one. It might have been one of the small ones, like just hanging on the
right.
wall somewhere.
Yeah, that you swing like a baseball bat.
But like he literally said, I hit him with the intent to kill him. Like,
oh shit,
he literally admitted to it. He's like, I wanted to kill him.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
okay.
He was saying that the guy was saying basically that he had been harassed while working under that other dude. Like I don't know if it was sexual or like mental harassment or whatever.
Probably mental.
But
they have like a high suicide rate in Japan, dude. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, one of the highest, right?
It's
They
one of
have
the
that
highest.
forest, that
Yep,
death
they got a
forest.
whole ass forest, bro.
But
Logan Paul's not about loud in Japan.
that's freaking crazy. But yeah, just wanted to end that.
That's wild, dude.
All the news.
I mean, we wouldn't have that problem here. I mean, we have guns. Easily get the job done.
He would
Dude.
have definitely been dead.
I definitely, if I wanted to do it, I could do it. Let's put it that way.
It was fucking
But
somebody.
you know why I don't do it? I don't want to get anally raped in prison.
You'd definitely be a bottom.
Yeah, I'm not strong enough to be top guy. Let's put it that way, dude. I might be able to fight off one guy.
There was this fuck. Oh my god.
I'm fucked if there's two dudes. I'm fucked. Literally fucked.
You're literally fucked. There was a fucked up thing that somebody had posted earlier today that I saw. It was like a the title was a janitor has to clean up. Oh, somebody invented a device for a janitor to help clean up easier at the end of a day, right? And it was this. It wasn't a janitor, but it was somebody walking like a blue foam roller.
Yeah.
That was like picking up bullet casings and then like dropping them into buckets. It was like this little squeegee thing that was just picking up all these bullet casings. I was like, oh, that's
awesome.
Fucked.
Jeez.
That's so fucked. Yeah, we have too many guns, guys. If you're not from America or from Texas, everybody's got a gun here.
Everybody's got a gun.
Everybody's got a gun. I've got 4 around here right now.
Right now. You don't know where they're at.
You don't know where they're at, but they're here.
All loaded, ready for a intruder.
Always ready for an intruder.
Mm.
That was all I had for the news, unless you got something else that you wanted to bring up, Papa.
The only other news I had was Sega buying Rovio, which is a development company for Angry Birds.
Did they?
They're buying it for like $1 billion. $1 billion?
But $1 billion deal to acquire Rovio.
Yeah.
Who is from Finland.
Damn, Sega. Like, damn, Sonic's a lot of money you got there, son.
Yeah, so what else?
There's somebody that's not making a console.
What else did they make? Rovio, anyway.
What do you mean? What else they make? All you need is Angry Birds, bro.
Rovio is what I'm talking about.
No, that's what I'm saying. All you need is Angry Birds.
Angry Birds. Well, they made a movie on it.
They made a movie. They made like 3 different versions of the game.
There's
apparently,
so many. No,
there's way more. I know there are.
Yeah, there's Angry Birds Friends, Angry Birds Reloaded, Angry Birds Pop, Angry Birds Match. Then they have Darkfire Heroes, which is a mobile action RPG. Actually sounds kind of cool. Small Town Murders. Huh?
What is it? Darkfire Heroes?
Darkfire Heroes.
What's the splash screen look like?
Looks like this.
Oh, okay, I've never seen that one.
Small Town Murders. Sugar Blast. That's what it's got here. But it also has technology. There's a list in here for technology. Build great games. Beacon takes care of the rest. Oh, I guess they got their own engine.
That's probably why, yeah. So they're doing it for the tech too. Then
yeah, that's probably
cool because they're just gonna make a Sonic game, mobile game based on that technology.
Probably,
which is good. Like people want to dog mobile games, but man, they make fuck ton of money.
Yeah, they do.
People are weird about spending money on that shit.
They don't consider it real money.
They do.
That's what it is. You never actually consider mobile games to actually be using real money because you actually never see, you know what I mean? Like your card's already part of your phone.
Yeah.
Right? So like, oh, it's $5, whatever, fucking
$10 for a battle pass.
Whatever, you buy it and then boom. You don't even realize that it's gone. You're like, oh, I just spent $10 on that?
Oh, did I? Well, it's just $10.
Or they get you with you want to do the quick upgrade? Hit this button right here. And then boom, you spent $2, you don't even know it.
Yeah, they just nickel and dime you.
So I'm looking at Gizmo.
It's crazy.
Gizmokina here for the Sega is planning to acquire Angry Birds Rovio Entertainment for $1 billion.
Billion.
It seems a little late to be buying Rovio though, because I feel like Angry Birds isn't as big as it used to be.
Again, like now they're getting any updates they make for the game, right? For Angry Birds. I feel like there's still people that play Angry Birds.
Angry Birds just released a version of it on Apple Arcade, but it's if you're paying, it's like service or whatever.
Right.
So you're paying $5, you get access to Angry Birds.
Right.
Whatever.
But again, we realize they have technology. I think that's mainly what they're going to try to get. Because then they can just say, hey, we have this cool Sonic game that's based on this engine. And then just start pumping out fucking Sonic games.
Yeah.
Or Angry Birds, but it's using Tails. They shoot him instead.
I don't know. It seems like a
Who
good
knows?
buy. I mean, it doesn't seem like I don't know. I don't feel like it's worth $1 billion, but I'm pretty sure Sega's worth a lot more than $1 billion.
Sega.
I'm pretty sure it's worth more than $1 billion. I'm looking it up right as we speak. 3.62 billion. So they're buying something that's a third of what they're worth. Yeah.
Damn.
That's a little high there, buddies. If that's correct. That's 3.6 billion. I don't know.
That seems like a lot.
It seems like super small.
No, I'm seeing like you said, it's a lot to pay for something like a third of what you're worth.
Right.
That's
Especially
crazy.
since like Microsoft is worth 2.3 trillion.
Trillion with a T.
With a T.
Microsoft Microsoft should just buy Sega.
Tencent is worth 555 billion. Sony is 143 billion. Nintendo is 55 billion. Roblox at $45 billion. What is
Stupid.
Roblox? Can somebody explain that to me?
It's
I still don't know what it is.
I feel like it's just Minecraft but different art.
I don't even know what it is yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my niece and nephews like playing it, and I don't understand it. But again, their whole thing was microtransactions, like crazy microtransactions.
I gotta Google it like a parent. What is
Yeah.
Roblox?
What is Roblox? What is it? What does it say?
Roblox is an app that allows users to play a wide variety of games, create games, and chat with others online. Developed by David Bazuki
Okay.
and Eric Cassell in 2004, Roblox hosts user-created games of multiple genres coded in the programming language Lua. It combines gaming, social media, and social commerce to create an ultimate virtual universe. Oh, it's basically Ready Player One.
Basically, okay,
That's what it is.
Roblox.
You can socialize, build, and make games inside
That
of the
makes
game.
sense because I know
Sounds kinda
when
cool,
Squid
actually.
Games came out,
Yeah,
people started making the Squid Games in Roblox.
I'm looking up videos now because I gotta know what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
I gotta know what this is. This is gonna be my new game now, but
Roblox.
I'm out. I'm out on everything else. Only Roblox. That's
You
it.
realize it's number for kids.
Nothing but
Roblox.
kids. But yeah. Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up today,
Nope.
Bubba?
That's it.
All right. Well, where can we find you?
You can find me at all social medias at OS_chameleon with a K.
Heyo. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, it's at Option Select Pod on all things social media. Or you can check out our website, optionselectpod.wordpress.com. I think I'm going to change that here pretty soon. Matter of fact.
Maybe shorten it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
that I
definitely going to shorten
remember
that up. But yeah, so hit us up anytime. Questions, comments, concerns, all that good stuff. We appreciate you hanging out with us no matter what it is that you're doing, where you're at in the world, or whatever's going on. We appreciate it. So thank you
Do
very
we
much.
have an OnlyFans account?
I can make one if you want to
Okay.
post your feet.
Oh, not my feet.
Oh,
Look
whose
at
feet
Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe's feet. Wherever you guys are listening, we appreciate it, and we hope to see you guys back for episode 202 next week. Peace out, guys. Later.
Later.